hello, namaste to all the brilliant brains who are watching this video. Welcome to Diksha Karnataka. I am Jyothi Sandeep, mathematics lecturer. KCET 2024 exam is very near and I hope all of you are preparing well for the exam, right? To support your preparation, Diksha Karnataka has got the previous year question paper discussion. In the previous video, I have discussed 2023 question paper and in today's video, we'll be discussing 2022 question paper. In the part 1, from 1st to 30th, first 30 questions will be discussed in the part 2 and next 30 questions will be discussed there. Okay, not only that, by end of the video, you will come to know how to rule out the options and what and all the shortcuts we have to reach the answer faster. So stay tuned till the end to get all the benefit of it. So let's begin the class. First question is here. The solution of the following equation dy by dx is given as x plus y the whole square. Okay, I have to get the solution of it. The differential equation is given, we have to get the solution of it. Now if you see the differential equation, so there is no negative if I expand that also. X square plus y square plus 2xy is going to come. So that gives you a hint that tan inverse is going to come. So easily you can rule out option A and D. Okay, either it has to be B or C. How, ma'am? How is that? Okay, take the option B. Tan inverse x plus y equal to x plus c. Okay, differentiate this 1 divided by 1 plus x plus y the whole square and differentiation of this term x plus y the whole square. So, 1 plus dy by dx, right? And this side if I differentiate, it is 1. Now cross multiply. So 1 plus dy by dx. So what I am doing is, from the options, we are going to get the differential equation what they have given there. So this is the option which is giving you the differential equation. So option B has to be the answer, not the option C, because we don't have the RHS there. Okay, got it? Okay. Here is an announcement for you before I go to the next question. Lakshya KCET crash course is going to start after your board exam and there are very few days left. Okay, this will help you to get a better ranking, to join the good colleges, and if you are aiming for a good score, then this will help you in doing that. Okay, please register to this to get the benefit of it. Link will be there in the description box. Now let's see the second question. Y of x will be the solution of the differential equation what they have given. Again differential equation question, 2 questions they have given in this year. X into log x dy by dx plus y equal to 2x log x. Okay, that is the differential equation. What they are asking is y of e. Before that, you have to bring this to the proper form. This is little lengthy question we have to solve first. We have to bring that to the form first. That's all. So you are dividing the throughout equation by x log x. So you have the proper form where I am seeing that p value is 1 divided by x into log x and q value is 2. Do minimum step so that you will reach to the answer faster. That is also one of the trick in a competitive exams. So you don't have to write all the steps in details. Mind calculation also matters. Okay, now tell me what is the substitution? What will be the substitution for this? Yes, 1 by x into log x is there. So log x has to be taken it as a t. If I take log x as a t, differentiation of that 1 by x dx will be taken as a dt, right? So e to the power of, if I take the substitution, I'll get 1 divided by t. Again 1 by t integration will be log t. Exponential and logarithm, when they are sitting together, that will get eliminated and I'll get only t. Already t we have taken, so I'll put it back. So, integrating factor is log x. What is the solution of it? Y times log x that is equal to integral of, now I am taking that q, 2 times log x dx. This is the solution what we have. Let's integrate this. 2 into x times log x minus x. How do we integrate this? How did I do that? If you know the method, put it in the chat box. Okay, put it in the comment section. So how I am going to integrate log x? Okay, let me check how many of you understand how to integrate log x. If you remember the formula, integration of log x is so and so, that is also okay. Now, why log x has this value, right? But they are asking you y of e. Y of e. So before I go to that y of e, I need this c value, because the answer says it should be only exponential or the numerical. So no c there. So I have to work for a c. To work for a c, I am taking any value you take, which is very easy for us to calculate. So take x is equal to 1. Suppose x is equal to 1 in this equation. Okay, in this equation, what will be the value of y? 1 into log 1. Log 1 will be 0. So the entire term will be 0. So y equal to 2 into 1 into the 0. Y becomes 0. Put that in this equation as well. So y becomes 0. That is equal to x is 1, what we are putting here, minus 2, because log 1 becomes 0. So here 0 we have. Okay, 1 second. Before that 2, here 0 comes. Minus 2 plus c. Right? So c is 2. All of you got? Do this, because this has the many steps. So directly you can't go to the answer. You have to work it. Bring that value and put it in the solution. Now this equation I am going to write here. Y is equal to 2x log x. I am dividing by log x, right? Minus 2x by log x plus c divided by log x. Okay. Now you can bring e there and know that log e is equal to 1. Log e to the base e equal to 1. So keep that in mind. Wherever log e is there, by default base will be e only. So that becomes 1. So I am putting e here. 2e minus 2e, and here we have c as the 2. 2e and minus 2e will go off, and I will get y of e value as a 2. Now which option has that? Option D has that. Yes, little simplification is there compared to the other questions in this. Let's move on to the next question. See the next question. On the vectors, vector A is given, some value vector B they have given, and angle between those two vector is given as a 120 degree. Then the value of vector A by 2 minus vector B by 2 whole square is there. First thing what I am going to do is expanding this. Okay, expanding that. Vector A whole square by 4 plus vector B whole square by 9 minus 2 times first term into the second term. Correct? Now put the values. Magnitude of A is 2. So that becomes 4. 4 by 4 and 9 by 9. That is giving you 1 plus 1, 2. And here 2 will go off. Magnitude I am substituting. Oh, this is the dot with there, no? So there is no magnitude for this, because this is a product what we are taking by 3. So what to do with this product? There is no magnitude. So don't substitute that here. So 1 plus 1, 2 minus 1 by 3. So product is there. Dot product is there. I have A dot B formula. Magnitude of A, magnitude of B. Here comes the angle what they have given. Yes, cos 120. Okay, now substitute the magnitude 2, 3 and cos 120, 120 allied angle. Cos of 120 will give you minus 1 by 2, right? 180 minus 60, second quadrant negative, so bring the answer here. 3 will get cancelled, 2 is getting cancelled, minus of minus plus, so we have our answer here, so that is 3. Correct? Easy one. If you like the solution, you have to click the like button now. Do it now. You like the solution? Click the like button. So let's go to the next problem then. Okay. A cross B, magnitude of A cross B plus magnitude of A dot B, both are given, that is equal to 36. This is the repetitive question. Okay. As I told, by end of the session, you will come to know how many questions, repetitive questions are there. The same pattern is followed here. So some other value was there in the previous session. So here we have 36. But we know how to write this directly. Correct? If you don't know, make a note of it. Magnitude of A cross B and magnitude square is there. Magnitude of A dot B square can be written as magnitude of A square and magnitude of B square. Okay, so LHS is solved. That is equal to 36. Magnitude of A is given as the 3, so square of that will be 9. Magnitude of B is only asked there. This is 36. So on cancellation we'll get a 4 and we have our answer here. 4 means 2. Option A has the answer. Easy one. Make a note of this. This is very simple. Okay, you should know how to write directly one thing, and this pattern is repeated many times. This is important pattern. Okay, in vectors. Let's go to the next question. Alpha is given, vector alpha and vector beta they have given. Then express vector beta in the form of beta vector equal to beta 1 vector plus beta 2 vector. Okay, and beta 1 vector is parallel to alpha, beta 2 is perpendicular to alpha. Then how do we write beta 1 vector? Okay, this question also has the many steps involved, and see the options properly while solving. I'll tell you why I'm telling you that. Okay, first take the data. Beta is given as the beta 1 plus beta 2 vector. This is one data what we have, and parallel and perpendicular both we will take. B1 is parallel to alpha. If it is parallel to alpha, I can take it as B1 equal to lambda times alpha vector. Correct? And this is one condition. We'll solve this. Beta 2 is perpendicular to alpha, so it is perpendicular to alpha. So I can write it as alpha times beta. The dot product becomes 0. So both are the conditions we are using here. And now B1 vector, that is equal to alpha they have given. Substitute that I cap minus 3j cap. Okay. Here what will I do? Where will I find beta 2? If I have beta 2, I would have taken that here. How do I get beta 2? From this relation. From this relation, beta 2 can be written as beta minus beta 1. Subtract both. We have beta 1, so we'll take that. Beta is I plus 2j minus k minus lambda times I minus 3j. That is equal to 1 minus lambda times I cap plus j means 2 plus 3 lambda times j cap. Okay, minus k cap. So this is our beta 2. Bring that vector here. 1 minus lambda I cap 2 plus 3 lambda j cap minus k cap equal to 0, right? Now, how will I find the lambda? So, I have this condition taken, alpha is here, bring that also. If you take alpha here, I minus 3j and the whole condition as it is, we will get a lambda value, okay, minus k. Multiply this. So, what I have 1 minus lambda into 1 minus 3 times 2 plus 3 lambda. K is not there, so just leave it off. So, this gives you the lambda value minus 1 and minus 9, that will give you 10 lambda, and here we have 5. So, lambda will be minus 1 by 2. Simplify that, you will get lambda value as a minus 1 by 2. Put it back in what we need. We need B1 vector. Okay, lambda we have got. We need B1 vector and B1 vector is here. Okay, the only thing you have to do is substituting the value. So, why I told you to check the options once while solving is, in this question, all the options are incorrect. Okay, that time you would have got the grace marks. So, now, what is the actual answer? Actual answer is minus 1 by 2 times I cap minus 3 j cap. This should be the option. That is the answer. Okay. Let's see the next question. The sum of the degree and the order of the differential equation given here. Do you think we can directly take the order and the degree in this? See the equation how they have given. 1 plus y1, the single differentiation square, whole to the power of 2 by 3 is there, fraction is there. So, first remove the fraction. Very important to know. Okay. Whenever fraction is there, we cannot write the direct answer. You have to remove the fraction first. So, 2 by 3. How do I remove this? What will I do? I have to cube on both the sides. Okay. Yes. Those who are telling cubing, high five. So, you have to cube on both the sides to get your answer. 1 plus y1 square 2 by 3 and cubing that, this is equal to y2 whole cube. So, this will go off, right? Now, you see no fraction. Now, you can see what is the order, what is the degree of this. Tell me. Think. Second order differentiation is seeing here. So, order is 2. Power of that will be the degree. So, degree is 3. Sum of that will be option D. Right? Let's see the next question. If dy by dx plus y by x, again we have the same form, differential equation, and the form says dy by dx plus py, that is equal to q. Okay. So, what is p? 1 by x. What is q? X square. Now, what I have to do? I have to find the value of this. 2 times of y of 2 minus y of 1. First, we will find the solution of it. Before that, I will find IF of it, integrating factor of it. E to the power of integral of p. P is 1 by x. And 1 by x integration will be log x. E to the power of log x will be x. Correct? Yes. Write the solution now. Y into x we have got. Integral of q is x square and integrating factor dx plus c. I have x cube. Integrating x cube will give me x power 4 by 4 plus c. Okay. So, now divide it by x to get y. I need y. Then I will get a y of 1, y of 2 also. So, y will be x cube by 4 plus c by x. Keep it with you. Okay. Put a y of 1 in this. That means x is equal to 1. Putting x is equal to 1, we will get 1 by 4 plus c. This is one value. Putting x is equal to 3. 3, 2. 2 is what they are asking. Putting x is equal to 2 in this, we'll get y equal to 8 by 4, 2 plus c divided by 2. Both the answers have to substituted here. Okay, substituting that. 2 times of y of 2 is this answer I have to take 2 plus c by 2 minus of the other answer 1 by 4 minus c, isn't it? So what do I get? 4 plus c minus 1 by 4 minus c. Yes, simple. It is 16 minus 1, 15. 15 by 4, we have that in the option C. Let's see the next question. 8th question. The angle between the pair of lines, 3-dimensional geometry, and their angle concept is important. Okay, they can change any pair of lines, but angle concept is important. Pair of lines are given like this. See the lines how they have given. What is the formula? Cos theta is equal to a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 divided by root of a1 square plus b1 square plus c1 square. You know that big formula. I need not write that, but many students would have forgotten. For their sake, here is a formula for you. Okay. Very simple question. They have given the pair of lines and these are the values what we need, which will take a1, b1, c1 and remaining will be a2, b2 and c2. Just substitute and get your answer. Okay, 3 into 1 plus 5 into 4 plus 4 into 2 divided by root of 3 square, 5 square and 4 square. 4, 9, 25 and 16 root of the next line 1 square, 4 square and 2 square. So 1, 16 and 4. But you see the options what they have given. Cos inverse so we get easily because this cos is going to be the other side. But see the numerator is giving you 31 and here we have 25, 25. So 25, no? So 5 root 2, correct? And here we have root 21. This should be your answer. Again, question number 8 has the no correct answers given in this. All these are incorrect. But I am not skipping those questions because you should know what is the answer for this question, right? This has to be the correct answer. So let's move on. Next question. On a LPP, see the question. The corner points of the feasible region of an LPP are, see the points how they have given. One point, first point on a y-axis, second point on a x-axis, third point on a x-axis, and we have somewhere 6,8 one point is there and 0,5 on y-axis it will be. So first see how the points are given and see what is the equation they have given. So z is equal to 4x plus 6y. Okay. See what they are asking you is minimum value. They are asking you the minimum value. So choose a point in such a way that you will get a minimum value there. 0,2 chances are there to get the minimum one, right? 3,0 the least one. When I have 3,0, I will not choose 6,0 because obviously 3,0 will give you the least value compared to 6,0, correct? So I will not choose that. 6,8 also will be more only. 0,5. When I have 0,2, I will not choose 0,5. That is how you are choosing the points. Okay. So put it in this and check what is the value. If I put 2 here, 12. If I put 3 here and 0, so again 12. So these are the values. These are the corner points which is giving you the minimum value. So how many points we have? Exactly 2 points we have. Option A. Okay. Exactly 2 points we will get in this. So both the points is giving you the same answer. Otherwise would have chosen only one point, right? Are you following? If you all of you are following, put a thumbs up in the comment section, so I will also understand that all the students are following my lecturing. Okay, so let's continue. Question number 10th is on the same concept, LPP. I'll give you the table. Okay, see, a dietitian has developed a special diet using a two food X and Y. So I'll have a table here. Each packet contains 30 gram of food. X contains 12 unit. What and all we need, just make a note of it. 12 unit of calcium, so I'll take calcium, and 4 unit of iron, 4 unit. 6 unit of cholesterol. I know this much time won't be there for you, but at least you have to figure out what will be the equation we are going to get from this. So vitamins, 6. Each packet of same quantity of food, Y. Now they are talking about Y. So quickly we'll fill that. 3, 20, 4 and 3. Are you thinking of shortcut for all this? No. If there is a shortcut, I would have told you. Okay, if it is the equation, you can substitute and check. There is no equation here. We have to get the equation now. Now, continued part of it, 240. There is at least, that is a minimum. 240 units of calcium. So this has to be here. Minimum. So greater than or equal to 240. Right? Minimum 460. So greater than or equal to 460. This is the constraints what they have given. And at most, that is a less than. At most, max to max 300. Correct? Maximum we have taken. Now the vitamin will be the objective function. 6x, x units of 6 times of x and 3 times of y in the food. Vitamin, these units we are using for the objective function. Now I have given you the functions, I have given you the table, and if you are taking the equation from this, the first row column, 12x plus 3y, because one food x, one food y you have to take. Many students will get confused in this. Okay, let me stress on this. You are not going to do the row, you are going to do the column, because both foods we need, food x and food y we need here. So I have to take the columns. 12x plus 3y greater than or equal to 240. This is how you will get the equations. And 4x plus 20y greater than or equal to 460. And 6x plus 4y less than or equal to 300. These are the 3 equations, and you know everyone must be knowing this, I feel, because this was a 6-mark question in your board exam, right? So I am leaving the simplification for you as a homework. Yes, here also I am giving you the homework. So solve this equations and I'll tell you the answer. You should get option B. Note down the answer, work on the equations. Okay, after, one thing you can do here, you can put the values here to rule out the options. You can take the coordinate and put it in the equation. If that is satisfying, leave the inequality. That if that is satisfying, then that is the 1 point can be considered. That will help you in ruling out the options. Okay, yes. Next question. The distance of a point whose position vector is 2i plus j minus k from the plane, given plane. So here it is missing, plane is not complete, is equal to 4 is there. Okay, check the question, equal to 4 is there. Then it is in the form of a plane, and plane's equation will be in this form, right? R into the n vector equal to the distance, the d. They're asking you the distance of the point given, okay, whose position vector is given. So let's take that position vector, 2i plus j minus k cap from the plane given. Okay, what is the formula for this? So distance is equal to A into n minus d divided by magnitude of that n vector, right? This will give you the answer. Now check the options. All are very similar, correct? So distance is there, I'll get a positive. So rule out these options. Let's check between B and C now. A and n I have to multiply 2 into 1, minus 1 into 2 and minus 4. Okay. Distance they have given it as a 4, so minus 4 again. Divided by magnitude of n vector, magnitude of this. So 1 plus 4 plus 16 it is. So I'll not get a product like this, correct? I'll not get a option C. I'll get like this. 2 is getting cancelled. 8 divided by root 21 is the right answer. Not 8 into, product won't be there. So it is a division. So because the formula only says that. So one value divided by seeing the formula, by knowing the formula, you can rule out the options and get a option B in this. Let's see the next question. Question number 12. The coordination of a foot, coordinates of a foot of a perpendicular drawn from the origin to the plane. So the coordinates of foot of perpendicular is what among the options is the question, right? So what we are going to do, LD, MD and ND, this will give you the coordinates. That is a shortcut. Make a note of it if you don't know this. Make a note of it. ND, LD, MD and ND. They will give you the foot of perpendicular. Now how will I get this? D is anyway we have here. That is given. That is the value of D. So how will I get L, M and N? So element if I need, I have to take this value and under root we have 2 square, 3 square and 4 square. That is what we are going to get, right? So 4 plus 9 plus 16. That will again give you root 29. So 2 divided by root 29. M will be minus 3 divided by root 29. N will be 4 divided by root 29. Isn't it? If D is already 29, if I go on multiplying that, what will happen? Okay, so for this also I have to divide, right? This D comes by taking the root also. So that will give you root 29 again. So this is not D. This value what they have given constant, that has to be divided by the root what we are getting. Okay, so values are here 2, 3, 4. So that will give you root 29. Then D becomes root 29. That is the value what you have to put it here. Okay. Now if you take these coordinates, see the sign. Sign only will give you the answer. 2, minus 3 and 4. 2, minus 3 and 4. So just you have to match it. It won't happen in all the questions. Here we are getting it like this. So the values only can tell you the answer here. Okay. Next question. 13th question. On a probability. Probability is this kind of question they have asked many times. Again, the pattern is repetitive. Okay. See what they are asking. A and B are two events such that P of A is 1 by 2. P of B is 1 by 3. P of A when B is given is 1 by 4. What they need is P of A complement intersection B complement. First thing what I have to note here is A complement intersection B complement can be written as A union B whole complement. Which law? Which law it is? De Morgan's law. That is equal to 1 minus P of A union B. So keep this as it is. We'll come to that. Take the other condition what they have given. P of A when B is given according to the formula. conditional probability formula ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ P of A when B is given can be written as P of A intersection B by P of B. This is 1 by 4. From this, what do I get? I'll get intersection. I get P of A intersection B. Now, what is P of B? From the data, I have 1 by 3. So, put 1 by 3 and cross multiply. So, that will give you 1 by 12. Right? So, this 1 by 12, I need to put it in this. So, what is A union B? P of A, P of B minus the intersection. You remember P of A union B, right? P of A plus P of B minus the intersection. Simplify, simplify, simplify now. What do I get? So what it is 5 by 6 minus 1 by 12. And here we have 12 as LCM. So if I take 12 here, so 9. I have 3 by 12 means 1 by 4 is the answer. Where is 1 by 4? In option B we have 1 by 4. Okay. So I am stressing on this. It is repetitive. So don't leave such questions. Next question. On a probability, pandemic has spreading all over the world, right? The probability are 0.7 that there will be a lockdown. Interesting question. Already everybody has suffered on this, correct? 0.8 that pandemic is controlled in 1 month. I can't forget what and all we have suffered during the pandemic. Okay. If there is a lockdown, 0.8 they have given, the pandemic is controlled in 1 month if there is a lockdown. So go through word by word to get the data. That is the only thing you have to learn in probability, to capture the data. So how to capture? So word by word meaning we have to see and take the data from that. Okay. So pandemic was spreading, okay, probability are 0.7, that is a 1 probability. When that happened? When lockdown was there. So what is first event? Lockdown. Heavy word. We don't want this to happen again. Yes. E2. That is not a lockdown, obviously. E1's reverse is a E2. So no lockdown. Okay, keep these two as the events. What is the probability when the lockdown was there? That is a 0.7. P of E1 is 0.7. What is the probability when there won't be a lockdown? 70%, that is 1 minus 100%, 1 minus 0.7, that is 30%. So that will be 0.3. So decimals are percentage. Anyway, you can calculate. Don't go only with a decimal. 0.7 means keep it as a 70% they have given out of 100. So remaining will be 30%. Okay, 30% chances are there for no lockdown. Okay, now continue with that. What is this 0.8? Pandemic is controlled in 1 month if there is a lockdown. Okay, what is the event then? Controlled in a month is an event. The if condition is very important. Probability of controlling the pandemic in a month when considered the lockdown. Okay, all are at their home and pandemic spreading the virus is less. So considering that probability, considering that situation, probability of controlling the pandemic is 80%. Okay, 0.8. And 0.3, that is controlled in 1 month if there is no lockdown. So only 30% chance. P of A, when there won't be a lockdown, still there is a chance but very less. 30%, 0.3%. Then the probability that pandemic will be controlled in a month. However, lockdown or no lockdown. Okay, but I have to control the pandemic. That is what we need. Controlling the pandemic is P of A, right? So all the values are already there. you have to just take the product. So how do I do? Probability of taking the event A, what is that? Controlling in a month, pandemic or no pandemic, however. So that will be P of E1, P of A when E1 is considered, and addition to that P of E2 considering that when E2 is taken. Okay, all the values are there, you have to just put and simplify. 0.7 that is for E1 and 0.8 plus 0.3 into 0.3. See what will be your answer. So 0.56 plus 0.09, that will give 56 plus 9, 65. That will give you option B, 0.65. Okay, understood? Complete answer. Let's go to the next question. If A and B are two independent events such that P of A dash is 0.75 and union is given 0.65, then P of B is given it as a x, then what is the value of that x given? That means we have to find out P of B. When they have given A complement, as I told you, take it as a 75%. What will be P of A? What will be P of A? In 100%, if I am taking off 75, then remaining is 25. Okay, easily will get P of A equal to 0.25. Take this data given. P of A union B is P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. Correct? P of A union B is 0.65. P of A is this one, 0.25 plus x given there. And what will be the intersection now? They have not given the intersection, right? But they have given this. They have given that two events are independent, right? When they give two events are independent, then automatically intersection is product of both P of A and P of B. Okay. So take this to the other side, 0.4 we get, that is equal to, if I take x outside, 1 minus 0.25, 1 minus 25%, 100 minus 25% will be 75%. So 0.75. Okay, so don't keep on doing the calculation for this 100, 1.00 and this. So in simple way you do. And here also take off the decimals, 40 divided by 75. This is your answer. 40 by 75 means how much? 8 by 15 is the answer. Option C is giving you the answer. You liked? You understood the solution? Okay. Find the mean number of heads in 3 tosses of the fair coin. Mean we have to find out. For that, I need the random variable. So what are the possibilities? We have to check first. They are asking you number of heads in a 3 tosses of a fair coin. There is a chances of no head. There is a chance of getting 1 head, 2 head and 3 head. So what are the possibilities here? That is your random variable. 0, 1, 2, 3 maximum, right? What will be the respective probability for that? If I have taken a coin and tossing it 3 times, first you will take n of the sample space will be 8, 2 raised to 3, right? I am taking a coin and tossing it thrice. So 2 into 2 into 2. So 8 we get. So that is the total number of probability. How many times I'll get all as a head? Are you following how we are getting it? It's like this. Once we are taking the toss, it will be head or tail. Again, if I take, it will be head, tail, tail, tail. So how many possibilities? 4 possibilities, right? Like that only, if I take 3 times, it will be HHH, TTT, like that, all the combinations, all 8 if I take, what is the probability of getting all as the head is the question. So if 0 is there, how many times I can get 0 like that? Only once. When I have T, T and T, that is only one time, correct? Out of 8, only once. So how many times I'll get one head? It can be H, T, T, it can be T, H, T, it can be T, T and H. So 3 times, correct? So one head I'll get 3 times out of 8 times. 2 heads, H, H, T, H, T, H and T, H, H. So again 3 times. So 3 by 8. How many times I'll get all the 3 heads? So only one time, 1 by 8, right? Now see the mean of it. I have to find the mean of it. Mean, that is equal to product of this. If I take the product, I'll get 3 by 8 plus 6 by 8 plus 3 by 8. So that will give you 12 by 8. Okay. So this is giving you how much? 3 by 2, 1.5. So 1.5 is the mean if I take this distribution. Okay, probability distribution. Option B is giving you the answer. Definitely one question will be there on a probability distribution. So concept is important and very simple, very fast. You will get the answer in this. Next question. The domain of the function f of x is equal to, most important concept in the function chapter, domain and range. There are so many varieties of question in this. Okay. So one of that is this, with a log they have asked you. So 1 divided by log of 1 minus x plus under root we have x plus 2. Whenever root is there, there is no negative. Remember that. That is the one thing you should know. When root is there, there shouldn't be any negative. So the function what we are taking has to be greater than or equal to 0. So x plus 2 what we have there should be greater than or equal to 0. So that gives you one condition, x should be more than minus 2, correct? So everywhere we have greater than minus 2. So keep that. Now go to this one. Whenever 1 by is there, so 1 by, second condition is whenever 1 by f of x is there, this f of x cannot be equal to 0, right? Not only that, I have log also in that. That function has a log which comes with the additional condition. So whenever log of any value is there, that value has to be positive only, okay, greater than 0. So m has to be greater than 0. In the place of m I have 1 minus x, so greater than 0. Minus x greater than minus 1, x is less than 1, okay. X is less than 1 and x is greater than or equal to minus 2. Both you are merging here. And remember, I can't give 0 also for this reason. So 0 is excluded. Exclude this one. Minus 2 to 1. Then intersection we have, union we have. Be very careful. Intersection means only that common we are taking. Union means combining both we are taking. Okay. Because we have less than 1, rule out this. I have to take the values. It is divided like this. I have to take the values which are more than minus 2 and less than minus 1. When I take more than minus 2 and less than 1, I shouldn't take 0. Okay. Perfect answer will be option A. Minus 2 to 0. I am not taking the value 0. It's not closed. It's open. So here hollow will be there. I am not going to take the value 0. I am going very near to 0. Understood? So minus 2 to 0 and 0 to 1. Okay. So 1 is not considered because this equal is not there. So 1 is always with the open bracket in this. So both are with the open. So be careful with the union and intersection. Easy? Note the necessary things in this. If the same kind of question you are getting, you should remember Whenever root is there, it has to be greater than or equal to 0, first point. Whenever fraction is there, denominator shouldn't be equal to 0, second point. Whenever log is there, the value what you take for m has to be greater than 0. Okay. On saying that, now see the next question. So not necessary to do anything in this because this is a graphical approach. Trigonometric function we are taking y is equal to tan x and in the second quadrant. In second quadrant, you remember how the graph is pi by 4, pi by 2, correct? So if you go on taking the values, here it will be pi. This side I have minus pi by 4, this side I have minus pi by 2. So when tan comes to pi by 4, it will take 1 and this side it will be minus 1. And here we have dotted line because it is infinity. Graph of this goes like this. So somewhere it will be 1 here. Okay. If I see the same graph for here, the next quadrant, here we are talking about the second quadrant, pi by 2 to pi. If I take pi by 2 to pi, then there will be an increase because the graph will be like this again. So if I continue that, it will come like this. So there it will be an increase from minus infinity to 0. So option 1 is going to give you the answer. Okay. Let's see the next question. Easy one. Degree measure of pi by 32 is equal to what? We have learned this in the first lecture of the trigonometry, isn't it? So pi by 32 is in the radians. We have to convert it to degrees. Pi has to go off. Remember that only. If I have pi by 4, now you know how to write a pi by 4, pi by 6, pi by 3, pi by 2, many things. So this pi has to get cancelled. So denominator will take that value, right? Many students will get confused whether to use a 180 by pi or pi by 180. So I am giving you this hint. Radian to degree, pi has to get cancelled. When that will get cancelled? When it is there in the denominator, of course, right? Now I am left with the values 180 by 32. 180 by 32. So that will give you 45 by 8. This is there in degree, but they have not given like that, correct? If I divide this 5 point, then I'll get 6. 5.6 something, 2, right? This much degrees. On converting this, I will get 5 degree, 37 minutes and 30 seconds. How do I get this? Whatever fraction is there, again multiply by 60. Whatever fraction comes after that, again multiply by 60. So do that, you will get option D as the answer. Okay. Next question. Again we have a trigonometric equation here. The value of sine of 5 pi by 12 into sine of pi by 12. Okay. How much is 5 pi by 12? That you should know. You can work with a radian as well. Not like that you have to convert that to degrees. So you can work with a degree also. Many students prefers degrees. So I will also tell you the degree one. Pi by 12 is a 15 degree. 5 pi by 12 will be 75 degree. Okay. Whichever you want to use. But anyway, we have to use the transformation for this. If I use transformation for sin C sin D, it will be minus 1 by 2 cos of A plus B minus cos A minus B, isn't it? So if I have taken this as 75 degree and 15 degree, as it is if you take, you have to take LCM and do. That is also simple only. 5 pi by 12 and pi by 12, 6 pi by 12, pi by 2. Pi by 2 is what you will get if I add it. Subtraction will give you 4 pi by 12, that is pi by 3. Okay. Minus 1 by 2 cos of 90 degree minus cos of 60 degree. 15 and 75. You are subtracting. Okay. Cos 90 is gone, 0. Then what? Cos 60 will give you minus 1 by 2. Minus of minus will be plus, and we have our answer in option A. 1 by 4 is the answer. Okay. Either degree or radian, whichever you are comfortable, whichever you have practiced, do that. Don't change that now. Next question. Very, very important. Even in NCERT you would have done this. So this pattern, not pattern, exact question only they have asked. Okay. This question they have asked many times. With the 8 theta only they have asked. So how do I do this? What I need to solve this? One formula is very important, that is 1 plus cos 2 theta is 2 cos square theta. This formula. Whatever theta is there here, half of that you have to go on writing. Okay, will you do that? All of you. See, if I have theta as a 8 theta, then it will be 16, half of that I will write. Okay, so we are going to do the same here. All this you write as it is. Take 2 common. 1 plus cos 8 theta. Solve it. I have given you already the hint. All this you don't write in your exam. Okay, so write just ditto and see which term you will get there. 1 plus cos 8 theta, 8 is there here. That means 2 times of 4 theta. So whatever it is, 8 theta means half of that you have to take. So this will be 2 times cos square of 4 theta. Okay, don't separate that 2 and that is there is a 4, so I have to take that half. Anyway, you will get half of that. That's all. Now, once again, you will get the same kind. Here it is 4, here it is square. Outside the root, I will get again 2 times of cos 4 theta. Right? Without the root, actually, I have taken off the root. Without the root, I will get it. Because I have taken off. Root 4 is 2 and the square root and square is getting cancelled. So I don't have root there. Now again the same form. 2 is taken out. 1 plus cos 4 theta. Now everybody will write the answer for this. I know. I am sure in that. So what should come next? Put it in the comment section if you are watching this right now. So this value should be what? What will I write? What should I write? So 4 theta is there. Yes, I have to write it as 2 times of cos square 2 theta. Okay. 2 into 2, 4 and square. So root and square will get cancelled and 4. Root 4 will be 2. Again, once again, I'll get the same form. So thrice we have to apply the formula. Actually, when you have this question, you remember the answer because many times it is repeated. So all this will be saved if you remember this. Under root, 2 is common, no? Under root, we have 2 into 1 plus cos theta. Again, same thing I am doing. 2 times of cos square theta. So finally, under root we have 4. That will come outside and root will get cancelled. So can you remember this? All of you. Yes? Thumbs up in the comment section. Can you remember the answer for this? When you have 8 theta here, how many times we have used? 3 times we have used. So what will be the answer for that? 2 cos theta. Sin though you will definitely not get. Directly rule it out. Okay. Options also will be simple only so that you will get a very faster answer. So definitely it is going to be cos only, not a sin. So 2 are gone and 1 is theta by 2, 1 is theta. Now I have shown you. Next time when you see this question, you remember. So theta by 2 won't be there. It will be theta. Okay. So let's see the next question. A is equal to 1 to 10 numbers are given. Number of subsets of A containing only odd numbers. Only odd numbers, how many? Suppose A is given so much, I'll take different set, no? So 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. So set B. How many are there? 5 are there. So what will be the subset they are asking? So 2 power n is the formula for power set. You remember the formula? This is the general formula. What is n? Number of elements in the set. So we have 5 elements here. So 2 raised to 5. 2 raised to 5 will give you 32. Option D. Right? Easy one. We'll have few very easy questions in CET. Few moderate. Obviously the question paper setter will see that not everything will be difficult for you. Very simple. But the thing is, you have to remember the results also. Fixed results are there in many concepts. Remember that, that will help you. Okay. 23rd question. Suppose that the number of elements in A is given as a P and number of elements in B is given as a Q. Okay. Number of elements in A into B, A cross B is given as a 7. A cross B given as a 7. What will be P square plus Q square? So how do I get this? Product of number of elements in A, number of elements in B. So if they have given P into Q as a 7, what might be P and Q? We'll see that. What might be P? One possibility, case 1. So P can be 1. Factors of this we have to check. 7 factors will be only 1 and 7 because that is a prime number. P is 1, Q can be 7. This is one possibility. And the second possibility is if P is 7, Q will be 1. Only these two possibilities are there for the number 7. Correct? Anything you take either case 1 or case 2, P square plus Q square will be 49 plus 1, that is 50. Option B, 50. Okay. They will change the data, they will change the number, but still the pattern you will get. Okay. If any similar question comes, apply this. Don't sit and solve this. See what factors you will get. Let's see the next question. If A1, A2, A3 and so on till A10 is a geometrical progression. Okay, they are in GP. These are in GP. So we have AR square, AR cube, it goes on like that. A10 means A into R raised to 9. Then A cube by A1. Sorry, not A cube, A3 by A1. A3 by A1 will be, A3 means A1, A2, A3. AR square by A1 is A. That is equal to 25. Okay. What is the value of A9 by A5? A9 is A into R raised to 8. A5 will be A into R raised to 4. So what will be the value of this? Easy one. Here we'll get R value. Substituting that here, we'll get which option? Option C. Easy one. So option C, 5 to the power of 4 is the answer for 24th question. Here we have next question. 25th question. Straight line. If the straight line 2x minus 3y plus 17 equal to 0 is perpendicular to the line passing through the points. Okay, then what is the value of beta? First I'll take this line is perpendicular to the other line. Okay, what is the condition when two lines are perpendicular? Obviously, product of the slope is a minus 1. Correct? Product of the slope is minus 1. How do I get the product? How do I get the slope? From this line easily we'll get by taking minus a by b. So m1 will be 2 by 3. How do I get slope of the other line? The other line, this is line 1 and this is giving you the line 2. If you take the equation also fine. If you do with the slopes also fine. We need beta value. That's it. So m2 will be y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So beta minus 17 by 15 minus 7. That will give you beta minus 17 by 8. Right? Now take the product of these two and equate it to minus 1. Only one unknown is there, that must give you the answer. So 2 by 3 beta minus 17 by 8 is equated to minus 1. How many of you already solved it? How many of you got the answer? Beta minus 17 is equal to minus 3. Beta is equal to minus 3 plus 17. So do we have answer? Do we have the option given? No. Beta has to be 14. Okay. And 14 is not there in the option. So in this also, in this question, actually in today's video, 3 questions are like that where we are getting incorrect options given. Okay. That's why I am solving this and showing you what should be the answer. And the answer has to be 14 in this. Let's go to the next question. Octant. All of you remember octants, right? 3 dimension we have how many? Yes, 8 octants. And octant in which the point lies, where this point lie is what asked here. 2, minus 4 and minus 7 is the point given, and see the sign positive, negative and negative. Check only this. Check only that. So it is in the 8th. Okay. Positive, negative and negative comes in the 8th octant. Next question. Go through the question. F of x is given so and so. The function is given. Okay. The continuity problem. 2 functions are given. Different values are there. X lies between 0 and 2. You have to use the first function. If x is lying between 2 and 3, you have to use the second function given. The quadratic equation whose roots are like this. So directly they are asking you alpha beta by giving you the limit concept. Okay. So multiple concepts are used in this question. One is the continuity, other one is obviously the quadratic. After getting alpha beta, what I'll do? I'll form the equation x square minus of sum of the root into x plus product of the root. This is the equation. Okay, that is the equation what I have to get. But I need alpha and beta, right? For that we have to see what is the value of the limit of the function. So LHL 2 minus, directly you can do 2 minus means this function less than 2. If I substitute 2 for this, what will be the answer? 2 minus, I am taking limit of the function for 2 minus. If I put this function, if I substitute 2 here, then I'll get 4 minus 1, so that is 3. Alpha, I am writing directly, I am not writing all the terms there. Okay, alpha value is giving you 3. Come to the next one, 2 plus, that will is the RHL. For RHL, I am using the second function. X is greater than 2. If I am using 2 here, okay, 4 plus 3, that will give you the beta value and it is 7. Now you can form the equation because alpha plus beta and alpha beta, 2 things you have to substitute, and your equation will be x square minus alpha plus beta 10x. See where 10x you have, that will be the answer. Option C. That is enough. Product is obviously 3 into 7, 21. So option C is your answer for this. Okay. 2 concepts involved here, continuity as well as quadratic, but easy one only. Let's see the next one. See this. Complex number is there. 3x plus I times 4x minus y is equal to 6 minus I. X and y are real numbers. What is the value of x and y in this respectively? Now, what you need to do is only the equating thing. 3x is a real part. This is the imaginary part. Real part is equated to the real part, imaginary part to imaginary part. So real part is 3x, imaginary part is 6. Will that be sufficient? No. Sufficient to rule out, but not sufficient to get the final answer. We have 2, 4 and 2, 9 both the answers. So I have to go with the next value also. 4x minus y is equal to minus 1. Put a x value there, 8. Minus y equal to minus 9. So we have a option D. Okay. Option D, 2, 9 are the values of x and y respectively. See this question. If all permutations of letters, understand permutation many students will leave off. So just like your probability, permutation also demands the understanding of the question. Word to word you have to understand here. If all permutation of the letter of the word mask, okay, in this paper, 2022 paper, pandemic, mask, okay, lockdown, all are there, are arranged in the order as in the dictionary with or without meaning. I don't want to know the meaning also in this. Just we are arranging the letters. Which one of the following is a 19th word is the question. If you go on arranging these letters, don't see it as a word. It is a 4 letters. Okay. So these 4 letters are arranged in a dictionary. Which comes first? A comes first. Which comes next? After A, K comes, right? Then M, then comes S. So we don't have to go till then, we'll see. If I am fixing A, 3 more letters are there. It can be any one of this. So there are 3 blocks. You know blocks method? The fundamental ways to fill the primary ways to fill the blocks. So how many ways are there to fill this? There are 3 ways. Either it can be M, S or K. So 3 ways. How many ways are there to fill this block? One letter will be sitting here. Either it can be M, S or K, anyone. So remaining chances are there only 2 chances. And for this it is only 1 chance. So what do I do? 3 into 2 into 1. It is giving you 6 ways. Answer is very, very simple when you understand the question in this. Okay. Now, if I am fixing the letter A in the dictionary, remaining 3 letters are rotating there only because they have told with or without meaning. Just I have to arrange. So 6 ways. Same thing I am doing here also. I am fixing K and I am playing with the 3 more letters, that is A, M and S. Same thing, it will be 6 ways. Here also we are doing the same. M is fixed, play with the other 3 letters. So that will give you 6 ways again. Total, remember it shouldn't exceed what they are asking you. They are not asking some 50th or some other word. They are asking you 19th and we have reached 18th. Okay, whichever you write here, the last one will be your 18th word. The 19th word will start from S. And if I arrange this, after S in the dictionary, if I write A comes first, then K comes, then M comes. This should be your 19th word. Okay. Do we have this option? You must be wondering, no ma'am, this option is not there. This question they have given the incorrect options for this also. Okay. Many times that has happened in this video. So 3 or 4 questions we found, right, where the answer is not there in the option. So incorrect option they have given. That year those who wrote would have got the grace marks. So this is your actual answer. Okay, note it down. They can give you any word. They can give you any number here. Pattern is same, right? Let's see the next question. If the set X contains 7 elements and set Y contains 8 elements, then number of bijection from X to Y. Here something is catchy here. One second. Generally what we do when we have the bijective, we see 8 factorial comes or 7 factorial. So something like that, we remember it as a n factorial, right? But the second set has a more elements compared to the first set. That shouldn't happen. When you have 7 elements here, okay, when you have 8 elements here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you can't get the function itself. So when this is more than the other one, then bijective cannot be taken in that. Remember this point. Okay. Otherwise, I would have told you like a factorial will be the answer. But in this, it is 0. That's why purposely they'll give such questions so you can get confused and put the answer. No, don't do that. Next set, the second set should have lesser elements so that mapping can be done. Okay. Next. Otherwise, what happens? Function will exist. Keep that in mind. Yes, function exists, but not onto. Onto function will not exist because in onto range and codomain has to be same. When range and codomain are not equal, it won't be onto. It is not onto means it can't be bijective. Simple logic. Okay, understood? Yes, here we are at the end of the video. So you have to join the Diksha KCET WhatsApp channel. There you will get a many information. Okay, and don't forget this. If you have understood everything in this session, click that like button. Okay, and put the comments also so that I will also understand what is your queries and what are your doubts. I will follow your doubts. I will answer your doubts. So please like and share with all your friends so that it will reach the maximum needy students. And don't forget to subscribe this because many more is going to come. I'm taking off and I'll see you in the next video where I'll be doing the part 2 of this video. Next 30 questions are waiting for you. Okay, bye.